Hey, what is up, guys? The Strong Boys 19 here. Today is going to be a video of me showing you what I got for Christmas, my Christmas haul. This is one of them, a really nice soft beanie, and I'm wearing it for today's video because my hair wasn't that great, and it's been a while since I wore a beanie in one of my videos. So I hope all of you had a great Christmas wherever you are in the entire world. So yeah, I got a couple of albums on CD and on vinyl. I got some Blu-rays as well. So let's start off with the records first off. So this first one is a Miles Davis record, and it's this one right here. And this is the album that came out in 1968. Yeah, this is the album. Nefertiti, I might have mispronounced that. And as you can see, this is a music on vinyl remaster, and this is just a fantastic album. This is one of my new favorites, and I'm not gonna lie, I somehow love this cover, and there's just something about it that just, you know, makes me want to enjoy this cover. Its simplicity and the vibe of the music and the playing from Miles Davis and the other musicians on here did absolutely well. Really, really great album. And this is an interesting one because one of the albums that was on my Christmas list was My Favorite Things by John Coltrane on vinyl. But what I got, two original albums in one double album set by John Coltrane, which contains My Favorite Things and a different album called Africa and Brass. I've listened to Africa and Brass earlier today. Really, really good. It is the follow-up to My Favorite Things, and you just can't go anything wrong with John Coltrane. He is, well, arguably the most well-known and successful jazz saxophonist in the jazz world. Yeah, My Favorite Things, I've heard of that album before. One of my high personal favorites. I do love Blue Train and A Love Supreme the most. Well, A Love Supreme is my favorite John Coltrane album, and I still haven't got a lot of his stuff yet. Same with Miles Davis, because both of those legends have released so many albums that it just takes a very, very long time to get a lot of their albums to complete the discographies. So that is that one. Now onto the CDs. Leonard Cohen, Songs of Love and Hate. This album is just amazing, and I love this one. And this is the remaster from 2007, and I do love a lot of the songs on here, like Avalanche, which is at the moment my favorite Leonard Cohen song, and there's another high favorite of mine, which is Joan of Arc, and I do love Diamonds in the Mine, Last Year's Man. You know, there's just something about Leonard Cohen that you could just say in different words. Very, very strong, dark album that I highly recommend if you want to get into some deep sounds of folk. The Mothers of Invention, Freak Out, and I have heard very, very good things about this album. I did listen to Absolutely Free a few months back, which is really good, and I do love these 2012 remasters of Zappa's discography on CD, and I think they're just one of the best sounding remasters for any discography ever. And yeah, I'm very excited to listen to Freak Out. And this is Sparks with Indiscreet. Indiscreet is another phenomenal classic from Sparks. My favorite album from them at the moment is Propaganda. which is that album right there. And I was so happy that I got the original Rare Pink Rim version of that album on vinyl. A lot of Sparks fans would say that Kimono My House is their best, but it's propaganda for me at the moment. And then Indiscreet. Kimono My House is one of my favorites, but yeah, they're releasing a new album next year, and I'm very, very looking forward to that as well. Now onto the Blu-rays. So this first one is the Beatles 8 Days a Week, the touring years. This is the 2-disc special edition, and I did mention about this in one of my Holy Vlogfest videos, and this is a fantastic documentary. And you know, if you love the Beatles, there's just no reason why you'll miss this. So this is really, really good stuff, and very well packaged as well. Now, for my favorite Disney Pixar movie of all time, The Incredibles, and this cover is just brilliant. This is one of my top favorite movies of all time, period. In the top 25, you just can't go anything wrong with The Incredibles, and who doesn't love this movie, really? And I'm so pumped for The Incredibles 2. Now, this movie is a very popular and successful comedy mockumentary that a lot of people praise about. This is Spinal Tap. This is the up to 11 edition. You know, I have never ever seen this movie, but now that I've got it on Blu-ray, I'm going to watch it, and I know some of you guys are going to scream at me that I should watch this, and yes, I will watch it, okay? And this Blu-ray box set of, for me, one of the greatest movie franchises of all time, The Godfather, okay? I do have the DVD box set of The Godfather, and I had to check out this franchise for some time, and the more I watch part 1 and part 2 and think about how successful the franchise really is, it's just incredible for a franchise like this to get so many fans and high praise. This is just amazing. I mean, The Godfather Part 1, this is my personal favorite movie in the franchise, and this is in the top 5 of my favorite movies of all time. In the top 3, actually. I adore this movie. The Godfather Part 2, a lot of the fans pick this one as the best one. It is an outstanding sequel, but it's not my favorite because, you know, as I said, The Godfather Part 1 is the best, but this has some of the greatest powerful acting from Al Pacino. This is Al Pacino at his very best, and it stars Robert De Niro, obviously, and I'm a huge De Niro fan. The Godfather Part 3, this wasn't that strong, to be honest. I was incredibly disappointed with this one. It is good at places, but at the same time, for me personally, it was a bit slow, dragged on, and it's a bit boring at places. But I wouldn't say it's one of the worst sequels ever, but I just have no clue why The Godfather Part 3 was made, to be honest. Just a big shame. And this is The Godfather Supplements, which is more of like a disc of special features that was included. You know, pretty much the same thing like the DVD box set of the franchise. But with that aside, I am so happy that I've got the box set of The Godfather nonetheless. So that is it, guys. And I know this is quite a long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. and let's just hope that 2017 will be a much better year than this year. Thank you guys for watching, and I will keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future, and happy Christmas to all of you.